The crossroads was empty. No breath of wind, no trace of wagon wheels in the dust. No whispered bargains clinging to the air. The siren was gone. Keeper knew it in his marrow, though he refused to believe it. He stepped into the silence as though into a tomb, and there it was. The marble lay at the junction where the four roads bled into one another, its black surface alive with slow-turning galaxies, glyphs writhing like insects trapped beneath glass. It pulsed faintly, as if it were aware of him. Keeper knelt, trembling. A prison, he thought. A seed, a curse, a key. The siren might still be inside. Held. Waiting. He could save her. He would save her. His fingers brushed its cold skin, and the crossroads ceased to exist. There was no transition, no tearing of the veil, only absence, swift and absolute. Keeper fell forward into a world that was not a world. The sky arched without horizon, a black dome streaked with crawling light, each streak bending and doubling back, breaking into angles that hurt to witness. The ground beneath him rose and sank like a living lung. Its flesh was translucent, veins glowing dimly, rivers of pale fire pumping through it. His footprints filled with pus-bright liquid that hissed when it touched his skin. The marble whispered without sound. They came for him at once. Shapes too large to inhabit the space they stalked in, towering on limbs that bent at wrong angles. One walked like a man, but with a head composed entirely of teeth. Another slithered in spirals, its torso unraveling into tendrils that reached for him with obscene grace. Keeper ran. He ducked into fissures, slid down slopes slick with ichor, leapt across rivers that bled light. But always they found him, slow and patient. His arm was raked open, his blood steaming, letters etched into the wound as though by a quill. His leg was torn and the pain spelled something he could not yet read. He realized in horror that he was not prey at all. He was being written. Hours or days had passed, he couldn't tell. Time had no measure here, and Keeper stumbled on, always just ahead of the things behind him. His body was raw and ragged, each injury another stanza in the scripture he had become. He begged the marble aloud, his voice broken. "Please, let me out. Let me out of here, please." The marble pulsed again in his palm. Its galaxies shifted, and in an instant a seam opened in the air before him, a fissure in the fabric of this impossible place. He hurled himself into it, not caring where it led. A cold night air struck him. Real air. He collapsed on a porch of weathered wood, stars trembling in a sky that finally obeyed its own laws. The marble rolled from his hand and came to rest against the doorframe, glyphs flickering like faint candlelight. Keeper clawed at the boards, blood pooling beneath him, lungs heaving in ragged sobs. He looked up. The door loomed above him, plain, human, impossibly familiar. The marble pulsed again, satisfied that it had come home. Keeper whispered, through lips split and trembling. "I found her. I found But there was no siren, and there never would be. He sagged forward, his body broken past mending, his mind torn to ribbons. And as the last breath rattled from his lungs, the marble's black shine bled over the threshold in a tide of impossible light. And within the house, a man dipped his pen, drew a breath, and began to write another story.